Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Dan here at MTV Cribs. As you can see, we're at 955 Main Street. Let's go check my place out. Let's go. As you can see, I got VIP access. I'm the exclusive. Well, I got exclusive access. I'm the only one that can, all I gotta do is swipe the... I got some friends over. Let's go check the place out. Here we go.
Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been.
The most important part of any crib is the lighting. As you can see, I got this blue thing. It was actually supposed to be an aquarium, but I ran out of money before the house is complete. But let's keep on moving. Come on, follow me. Got my own private security detail, so I'm gonna sign my name in anyway, all right? And then let me tell you a little bit about the place, right this way. All right, like you can see, like any good house, I keep family portraits on the wall. Some people call them PBL groups. They're a family. Let's keep going. Let me tell you a little bit about the house. It's 62 bedrooms, 31 and a half baths, 41 office spaces that we're not allowed to go to. Let's go up the stairs.
Welcome to my house. Welcome to my
Yo, as you can see, I got a world-class foyer in here. Let me show you one of my favorite features of the house. Got my own private cafe. Anytime I want, just pop in, grab a cup of coffee, and I don't want it right now. Let's keep going. There's no point in having an adult crib if you don't have a place to entertain. Let's go check it out. My private theater right this way. So as you can see in here, don't mind the renovation. Working on a couple side projects right now. I'll tell you about those later. But right down there, we pulled down my private screen. It's got to be about, I don't know, 2 gazillion inches. Anyway, me and my boys chilling here all the time. Get our private showings. Last one was the dysfunctions of the urinary system. Let's keep rolling. Come on, let me check this out with you. As you can tell, this part's pretty self-explanatory. Welcome to the library. I've never been in there. Let's keep going. So I've shown you guys a lot of places around my crib. I got one last spot I want to show you. It's my game room. It's where me and all my peeps are chilling all the time. This is my closest friends in here. Let me introduce you. Yo, what's up, baby? Thank you. There you go. Anyway, these are my peeps in here. This is where we chill. This is where it all goes on. This is where the magic happens. Isn't that right, Annie?
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, yo, Austin, what's up,
How many
baby?
times are you gonna do this, man?
Sheila, my girl.
Seriously? You're still here?
Oh, Alana.
You don't own this place.
Yo, so that's been another episode of MTV Cribs. As you can tell, I'm living the dope life. Welcome, Jacob School of Medicine, class of 2022.
We don't have to go. Cheers to this. Welcome to my house.
Grab a cup of coffee. Oh, it was open.
I had a great view of your ass, by the way.
Great. All the time, and we gotta do it again.
You still falling into character?
Yeah, falling into character.
Falling into character.
You can tell this part's pretty self-explanatory. Yo, I know you. I know. Thanks, baby.
Welcome to my house. It's my house.
All right, guys, so Sudan Black, we know dyes mitochondria, lysosomes, and lipids. So I came up with a mnemonic for it. Mole.
What?
What?
Mitochondria's, lysosomes, lipids. Mole.
What is that?
What even is that?
Whoa.
Seriously?
All right, guys, I think I came up with a better mnemonic for the brain sinuses. I know they can be confusing, but you just have to remember cystic octopus skips.
Ox what?
Cystic octopus skips.
Why is
Ox
there no O in octopus?
But octopuses can't skip. Octopus.
Wait, they're hissing?
All right, guys, so then if you can keep in mind this final assortment of strange shapes and colors, you're finally going to have down the entire GI tract.
Oh.
There you go.
I did it. I got a good one.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl. Yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling. And I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing that you're in love with me.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Ian Thompson, and I'm part of your orientation committee. Here at the University of Buffalo, we pride ourselves on giving students clinical exposure in year one. You're going to hear about fundamentals. You're going to hear about GI, renal, all the other systems. But what you might not hear about is the clinical practice of medicine, CPM. Today, we want to show you an instructional video on how CPM should be done the right way. The rest of the students are upstairs waiting for us. Let's go see what they're up to.
You're about to meet a patient who has a specific complaint, and you will need to elicit their history. When you enter the room, greet the patient, introduce yourself, and open with an icebreaker to make the patient feel more comfortable. It's important to have a nice, firm handshake, but first, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly. There will be a laundry list of questions that you'll have to ask the patient. Don't be afraid to take a couple seconds to maintain your composure. Don't worry, the patient has no idea you're stalling. Now that you've composed yourself, you're ready to take the patient's history. Ask the patient what brings them in today. Ask them to be more specific. The patient will now tell you everything. Her credit score, what happened on Grey's Anatomy last night, and all the reasons she's dying according to WebMD. You only have 14 minutes to complete this encounter. Hurry up, Austin. The patient will keep talking and talking and talking and talking. Wake up, Austin. You missed that detail about our aunt's cat. It might not seem like it, but that's important. And once they've finished talking, ask them to rephrase it all over again. Now, to begin the physical exam. Let's start by checking the patient's ears. Ooh, a new symptom, cough. Better check that right ear again. Oh, an abrupt onset of choking. Make sure you didn't miss anything in that left ear. Now, check the patient's nose. Make sure to discard the old tip when you're done with it. Now you're ready to take a blood pressure reading. This is your chance to show off how confident you are in your abilities. Let's see what you got, Nazila. You might encounter some difficulty, so don't be afraid to call for some help. Boy, this is a tricky one. Maybe call in one more. To start the neurological exam, test the patient's cerebellar function. Test smooth movement of the arms to the shoulders Head, hips, a Macarena. Observe the patient's reflex on a scale of 1 to 4. That was a 4. Check the patient's sensory perception on both arms. And now the face. Now for the GI exam. Lay the exam table back. Now gently lay the patient back too. This is your chance to establish dominance. Before you begin the GI exam, make sure the patient is covered to maintain decency. Keep going, Dan. We're looking to harbor an atmosphere of trust. You don't want him to feel too exposed. Not quite finished, Dan. I can still see skin. Now that he's covered, you might have to dig a little bit to find what you're looking for. Don't worry, that's just the stomach sound. And now, to round out your new skills, a prostate exam. Hopefully this will make you feel more comfortable interacting with patients. Thanks for joining us. See you out in the clinic.